Okay, as you can see, I'm gonna be real lazy this week and take lots of sleeps. Try and get my energy back up to 100. And then we'll see after that, because my grades are doing real good at the moment. And I only need 4 more points to get my rational up to acceptable Dominic levels. So, here goes nothing, I guess. Start. I'm sleeping in today. Nobody can stop me. Took a physics class. Head to bed. Classroom. Nap time. Oh, an event. My phone calendar is telling me that tonight's the night Roxanne's supposed to come over for a study session. Great. I busy myself around the house gathering up a few things to make sure the night goes smoothly. A few snacks, things like that. Most of the rest of the house are caught up in their own studies, so it should be a pretty quiet night. I can't skip it. Roxanne's coming over. Just as I'm finishing up tidying up, there's a knock on the door. Coming! Oh, hi Roxanne. Come on in. Yes, thank you. You have a nice place. Thank you. I tried to clean a little. Shall we get started? We can use the study area over there. Yes, that will be acceptable. Okay. Together we head over to the study nook and settle in to hit the books, which is also our gathering area, living area, or whatever. Roxanne is doing well, and we really hit a groove studying for a while. It's always fun to share in the studies. Just as I feel like we're heading into a particularly nasty bit of the chapter, Roxanne's book snaps shut. What's up? So, have you given any real thought to going to speak with the professor? Not really. May I ask, why not? It seems quite lucrative for you to do so. Have you gone? No. I'm just trying to figure out if you have. Or will. Well, I just haven't really thought about it, I guess, 'cause I'm an honest hard worker. I haven't honestly given it any thought. It just doesn't seem like the sort of thing I'd do under any circumstances. Besides, here's a chance to get to know you and have fun studying with you. Why would I screw that up with betrayal? Well said, Anne. So, should we get back to work, then? Yes, I think that would be good. We study for a while longer, with no more talk about the professor's tactic. Finally, we've tackled the latest chapters and a couple others beside. We both stand, stretch, and start putting our books up. I hear a rustling in the kitchen and notice Dominic coming out with a soda in one hand and a book in the other. I didn't even notice him come down. Don't mind me. Carry on. Wonder if you overheard our conversation at all. But Dominic, it's been so long. So long. He walks over to the couch and sits down, opening his book. Well, I think it's time I departed. Thank you for the study session, Anne. Thanks for coming over, Roxanne. Email me later, okay? Definitely. She always looks so angry. I can't tell what's going on in Roxanne's mind. She walks out the front door and I lock up, going to sit next to Dominic on the couch. Oh, hello. I overheard you talking earlier. I wondered. Whoa, really? Well, I wasn't expecting that, but I will take it, sir. I knew you wouldn't stoop down to Professor... Gosh, now Dominic has a lisp. Let's try that again. Ahem. I knew you wouldn't stoop down to Professor Task's stupid assignment. Well, it just doesn't feel right. That's what I like about you, Anne. I know you're a good person at heart. Dominic looks at me happily from over his book. Oh. He reaches an arm around my shoulders, pulling me close. I lean my head on his shoulder. We sit like that for a bit. It actually feels really nice. Whoa! I didn't have to do anything for that one. Wait, how do you know about this whole betrayal thing? Oh, a couple other people from your class are in on it. They've got my physics class. Task does this every couple of years. One of my friends, when I was an undergrad, went through it. Did he get betrayed? Did the betraying, actually. He had a really hard course load at the time. It made his life much easier. Of course, he made a lifelong enemy as well. Something to think about, eh? I nod slowly, mulling that one over in my head. This could end up being very dangerous. Please don't betray me, Roxanne. Don't do it. I think I'll just go to bed. My energy... Come on, go. My energy's doing a little bit better. Why nap? Oh well. Glad I went shopping after all. Valentine's Day is here! Yes. Now I guess it's just a matter of figuring out if I want to make a big deal out of it. It's a pretty nice day out, actually. The weather really cleared up and made for a nice walk back to the dorm while I figure things out. As I enter Latin House, I can hear all kinds of noises. Sounds like everybody's home, at least. I head up to my room for a moment while I decide what I want to do. We spent money on this gift. What did we get him again? A game time card? Let's do it. I suppose there's no point in waiting around. No time like the present, after all. Present? Eh? Eh? Really, the only question is, who should I try to find? Dominic, obviously. Dominic is probably in his room. I knock a few times on the door and hear him calling for me to enter from inside. Hey, Dominic.
Oh, Anne, how are you today?
I'm doing well. It's a nice day today. How have you been? I know I'm just avoiding the issue, but it's still nice to just talk with Dominic. We chit-chat rather amicably for a while.
So, it's Valentine's Day. And, well, I've actually been thinking about you a lot since we went to your parents'. I just wanted to get you a little something to show my appreciation.
Dominic hands me a small hand-wrapped gift. Aw, it's so sweet. Oh, you didn't have to do this. Thank you. I unwrap the present carefully, only to find a small, beautifully embossed scheduling book. Aw. Oh, Dominic, this is beautiful. It's perfect for Anne. Thank you so much. I didn't forget about Valentine's Day either, actually. I actually came by with the intent of giving you a little something for Valentine's Day. I mean, it's not the biggest deal, but I thought it would be nice to give you something. It's not much, but I picked this up for you. I quietly hand over a Valentine's Day card with the free game time voucher stuck in it.
Thanks for the card, Anne. It actually means a lot to me. Oh, and what's this inside? 2 months free time? Oh my god, this is so good for me right now. I've been worried about not being able to keep up with the subscription fee. This is so helpful. Thank you.
Dominic actually throws his arms around me and gives me a big hug. I guess he likes the gift. Woohoo! Whoa, he really liked the gift. +10! We're almost at 100 with Dominic already. I guess that's all I wanted to do. So... Dominic nods and smiles at me. Kiss you too already.
I'm really happy you came in here today, Anne. I like you a lot. I'm just really happy you decided to visit me today. You've got a lot of potential and... Sorry, I'm babbling. I just admire you a lot.
I like you a lot too, Dominic. I like being around you. Oh, hello. This is the closest you two have ever been to each other. Dominic and I close in on each other. He puts his arms around my waist, looking down into my eyes. His face is inches away as we stand embracing in his room. Dominic's eyes slowly close and his head leans close. Max better not burst in here and ruin everything. My own eyes close and I can feel our lips pressed together. His kiss is timid at first, but as I kiss him back, his lips grow stronger. Finally, we part, our eyes fluttering open and both of us smiling widely. Aw, man, I wanted a picture of that. I have some studying to do. I should probably...
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I should,
Thank you, Dominic.
Thank you.
Oh, they finally kissed! That's so exciting! Oh, and another event. But I haven't recovered from the kiss yet. Okay. I'm a little nervous about tonight. I haven't had an honest-to-goodness date since I was a freshman in high school. Woohoo! And if I'm really honest, even that barely qualified as a date. So I'm nervous, but I'm also excited. I wonder what Dominic's going to want to do. I busy myself with going through my closet, wondering if I've got a good outfit for this. Of course we're going to play the event! No, Anne, you're just psyching yourself out. You just need to put something normal on. Please don't put on your school uniform. It still takes me 45 minutes to pick out something normal. Luckily, by the time Dominic comes home from his TA job and cleans up, I'm nicely calmed down and reading in my room. Hey, Anne. You are wearing your... Anne! Dominic? I grin and give him a little curtsy. Curtsy? Mostly just because it's cute to watch it make him blush. Uh-huh. Shall we? I got tickets to the Natural History Museum. I thought we could go take a look. Oh, excellent choice. Yeah, let's go. Of course you would take her to the Natural History Museum. Stop. We bundle up and head over to the museum just off campus. It's a brisk night, but the company is nice. Oh, well, that's cuter. At least you two look a little different. We chat amicably about our day in various classes. I'm telling you, Anne, you could probably run circles around some of the numbnuts they've got coming through my professor's class these days. Ha! I appreciate the vote of confidence, but, I'm not very good at math, if I'm honest. Please, I TA for 103. Half of the people in there still think Star Wars is good science. Seriously, though, what is your goal? I mean, I know you're just a freshman. You don't exactly have to declare a major, but I'll admit I'm curious. It's a fair question, but I haven't really thought much about it. It was kind of a struggle just getting out here and away from my parents. I was idly considering going into library science. I actually really love to read, and it would be nice to be able to spread that love of books to new people. That would be a nice goal, I think. I know I used to spend a lot of time at the library in my town. Me too. If Mrs. Bartleby hadn't helped me out so much, I don't know where I'd be today. Dominic and I compare... Oh, hold on, I'm getting a phone call. Sorry, guys. Just a second. Sorry about that, guys. I had to go answer that quickly, and that kind of snapped me out of what we were doing here. So, into this date. Okay, where are we exactly in this? Right, the library. Dominic and I compared library notes as we entered the museum. Oh, you haven't even started your date yet. Good. The exhibits are fascinating. Natural history isn't my strongest suit, but Dominic knows it pretty well. They have a neat exhibit on evolution, showing vertebrates through the ages, and a whole room dedicated to different butterflies. Dominic and I browse the exhibits, chit-chatting about what we see. After a few exhibits, Dominic takes my hand in his, and we walk like that for the rest of the tour. His hand is warm and feels good in mine. And I have to admit, he looks more relaxed than I've seen him in weeks. He does, actually. Probably because this feels like his element, so he feels more like he can loosen up here. I'd say I pretend to be interested, but I really am. And he's a great tour guide, usually answering any questions I happen to come up with. Aw. Finally, when we reach the end of the exhibits, we pop by the concession stand for some hot pretzels and then make our way out to the quad to sit under a nice tree. And you took off your coats, apparently? Thank you so much, Dominic. That was so much fun. I loved the butterfly exhibit. Thank you for taking me out tonight. I'm glad you liked it, Anne. Well, a lot of girls aren't really into that sort of thing. I think you'll find there are more than a few out there. I'm certainly nothing special. Don't say that. I think you're incredibly special. Aw. I grin a bit and lean over to put my head on his shoulder. You're sweet for saying so, Dominic. It's true, you know. I'm just a girl from a small town trying to expand her horizons. That alone is special. Even here at college, where that's what you should be doing, you'd be surprised how many people I meet who... Dominic looks flustered for a moment, like he's unsure what to say. Who feel like they're just playing the part. They don't really want to learn. They want to pass. Like getting a C will magically open the door, regardless of what they actually know. It's a little frustrating when you're actually trying to teach. I guess that would be really frustrating. I do want to learn. I guess I just figure everyone here wants to. Everyone here wants to.
Like I said, you'd be surprised.
He's so serious, I can't help but giggle a little. Well, then I hope I manage not to disappoint.
If you haven't managed it yet, I don't think you're going to.
Hey, I'm a worker. I could do it yet. I look up at Dominic, who's looking up at the night sky with that slightly goofy grin on his face. He's really quite adorable, I'll say it again. Kiss Dominic or hold his hand? Well, I think I know what we're gonna do here. I quietly take a deep breath. It's easier than last time, but I'm still a little nervous. Oh, kiss! Ah! A picture, I mean! We had a kiss, but a picture! Oh my goodness. Sorry. Fangirling. Whew. I reach up a hand to turn Dominic's face towards mine. He seems a little surprised at first, but when our lips meet, he kisses me back almost fiercely. Thank you for a fantastic date, Dominic.
My pleasure, Anne.
I put my head back on Dominic's shoulder as he brings his arm around to rest on my shoulder, with his hand running through my hair. We sit together like that for a while, just enjoying the cool night with each other. How is that not a 10? Come on, Dominic. Finally, we return to the dorm after a very fun evening out. Thanks again, Dominic.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun.
Let's do it again sometime. Oh, you guys are too cute together. Oh, what a way to end the week. Oh, so happy. I'm so happy.